Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the seminar. This time we are welcoming EPITA, an engineering school specialized in artificial intelligence. And you will hear the presentation in English in a few seconds. Don't hesitate to ask your questions in the Q&A box of your Zoom application. You can ask your questions in English, of course, in Vietnamese or in French, and we will ask them for you and translate them for you if needed.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn, chào mừng các bạn đã đến với triển lãm trực tuyến giáo dục Đại học Pháp chọn nước Pháp. Chúng mình đang ở tuần thứ 2 của triển lãm rồi, và ngay sau đây thì chúng ta sẽ đến với phần giới thiệu của trường EPITA, là một trường kỹ sư về khoa học máy tính và trí tuệ nhân tạo ở Pháp. Vậy thì nếu như mà trong phần giới thiệu của trường các bạn có câu hỏi gì thì có thể gõ vào phần Q&A box ở trong ứng dụng Zoom. Các bạn có thể hỏi bằng tiếng Pháp, tiếng Anh hoặc bằng tiếng Việt. Đặc biệt thì có thầy Ada là đại diện của trường, và có cả chị Thảo là cựu sinh viên của trường EPITA nữa, cho nên là các bạn đừng ngần ngại đặt câu hỏi nhé. Ngay sau đây chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu đến với phần giới thiệu của EPITA nhé.
Okay, so now we will hear together the presentation of Professor Rabi Haddad in English. Let's go.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Rabi Haddad. I'm the director. Hello, everyone. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Rabi Haddad. I'm the director of international programs at EPITA, and I'm directing this speech to you today in the frame of the virtual fair that's happening in Vietnam, this time online. We were delighted in the previous years to attend this fair physically, to be present, to meet our candidates, to meet our prospect Vietnamese candidates and prospect in Hanoi or in Ho Chi Minh City. However, this year it will be online, and as we are doing for the other countries, and I hope it will be a success for everyone, and I hope that you're gonna get all the information that you are looking for during this fair. I mentioned that I'm at EPITA. So who is EPITA? EPITA is an French engineering school that has the model Grande École, in a sense that we are offering the engineering program, 5-year engineering program over a period of 5 years. We have preparatory classes of 2 years and 3 years for the engineering cycle. EPITA has been created in 1984, so almost 37 years so far, and we are dedicated only to train students in computer science, computer engineering, and information technology. EPITA is a bilingual engineering school in the sense that you can have all of your program scholarity in English or in French after high school. So students can select. They have a choice to select whether they're gonna go for the English track or the French track. In terms of specialization, we have more than 10 specializations today that they are offered at EPITA, and they are all in the heart of the IT domains, starting from artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, software engineering, telecommunications, embedded systems, research, image processing, health technology, and all the related domains. And what is the international programs department at EPITA? Okay, that I'm managing today with a group of 8 colleagues. The role of this department is to, if you want, to help in internationalizing our campus, in receiving more and more students on campus coming from different countries. Also, we have the role of attracting diverse group of international students, mainly degree-seeking students, so that they can come to our campus. They can spend a certain academic stay, depends on their program, in order to validate a degree at the end, and where they can integrate in the French or in the European market. Many students who come to join, who mainly would like to come and join EPITA, they are students who have have done a bachelor degree in their country and they would like to give it a boost in terms of a master degree. So they join us for the master program after having a couple of years of experience in their home country before arriving to France and before arriving to join our campus. In the international program department, as I mentioned, we are offering English programs at the bachelor level and at the master's level. And mainly, we are receiving more than 200 international students in the English track every year. Those programs at the master levels, they are divided into 4 programs today. We are offering 4 programs: Master of Science in Computer Science, okay, Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence Systems, Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence for Marketing Strategy. And just I have to say that this program is it's a joint program, joint degree with another grande école, but business school, not engineering, that's called EM Normandie. So we are starting this program next March. And we have also the, if you want, the classical program, which is the Master of Engineering, that is spread over a period of 2 years. So the duration of all of our MSCs, MSc, which is a Master of Science, is 18-month program. They are accredited by the CGE, Conférence des Grandes Écoles, okay, and they are spread over a period of 8 months in this structure. So we're gonna have 12 months of academic programs, I mean academic year on campus, and 6 months of professional training. And as you know, in France, it's mandatory to attend a 6-month training program in a French company or an international company in order to validate your degree. And in terms of weight, it has this semester is equal to 30 credits, 30 SCTS, okay, which is very important for the students to validate before they can get their degree. And also the role of this internship has a double, let's say, double role. The first is that they're gonna help the students to validate and to action and to practice what they have learned on campus. Okay, so it's a continuity of the academic program. So this is the one side. The second side, it's gonna give our students a dimension, a professional dimension, to discover, to investigate, to have hands-on with real projects, with real client projects. Because if you know that you are doing a certain academic activity and you have a client that is behind, it has a special meaning, and it will be more challenging yet more enthusiastic. Okay, and the third advantage of this is that it will be a kind of, if you want, a bridge, a kind of springboard that can give access to our students, to our graduates, to integrate the French market, knowing that, and as you know, in France, if you are pursuing your studies in a high school, I mean, in a higher education program like a master degree, like that, the one of MSc that is accredited by the CGE, you can automatically have access for 1 year after you finish, 1 year grace period after you finish your academic program in order to find a job. Having mentioned this, I have to say that more than 60% of our students, they don't need even this grace period. I mean, of the international students, they don't need this period because mainly they are, I mean, whether they're gonna sign their contract with the company that they have done their internship, or sometimes they can get another opportunity before they finish their internship. So this means that the third objective, which is integrating the French market, is very important for students, and the advantage of that is that you can, if you want, capitalize on the investment that you have done during your program, during the 18-month program, so that you can gain some experience in France. If you want, the behavior of our graduates is that we have 60% they stay in Europe. Okay, so it's between France, Germany, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Belgium, etc. And the rest, they decide either to go on the spot after they finish to their home countries to work next to the family because they have left temporarily their country to have this program. They would like to go back to their country, and also some of them they return back after gaining a couple of years of experience in France, where they can go and launch their own startups as well. And we have seen many success stories in that. I can mention that in China, in India, and Lebanon, and in USA. So I consider that's very important in terms of the academic program. As for the undergraduate program, so we are offering International Bachelor in Computer Science. It's a 3-year program that requires a scientific background in high school with a solid knowledge in mathematics mainly. If you had the chance to program before, it will be a plus. It's gonna help during the admission procedure. The purpose of this bachelor degree is to get a degree after 3 years. However, the main aim is to continue in order to get the engineering degree after obtaining 2 years of master degree at the end of this bachelor degree. Going back to those master's degrees, as I mentioned, we have the first program, which is Master of Science in Computer Science. In this program, students are gonna have a new chance as well, where they're gonna attend a specialization semester. So because it will be divided into 4 semesters. So the last semester it will be before the last semester it will be dedicated for the specialization. We are offering 4 specializations today in the computer science. The first one is innovative information system management. This program is mainly, if you want, it's mainly targeted for students who have done good professional experience before, after they finish their bachelor degree, and they would like to reorient towards a career that is a bit blend between business and IT. So the main aim of this program is to help our students to get into those domains, to be consultant in the digital transformation of companies today. It is less technical, but it's more oriented business and business architecture. The second major, which is, if you want, the classical software engineering, and in this program, we try to give to our trainees, to our students, an overview of almost all the products that they are available today, and all, if you want, not only products but also the elements of being a full stack engineer, or even an operational developer who is able to start a project from the scoping till the deployment and production. So we go over all the technologies that we have, starting from back end, front end, databases, web application, going from Java to C to PHP to C Sharp, .NET, iOS, Android, etc. So we give a wide overview of all those frameworks and technologies, so that again they gonna can go deeper after in a company or in a job later on. The third major is computer security, cybersecurity, and here we train and we prepare graduates to be consultant in the information security, in the computer security, in the system security, in the web security, etc. Okay, and as you know, there is a big demand today in the market, not only in France but all everywhere, and we can see that during the COVID times, this is going even higher because we are going more into virtualization, and when you are going more into virtualization, this requires more security, and we can see that this domain is really booming in the professional market today. The fourth major is data science and analytics, and here the idea is to give if you want to give our graduates a flavor in development oriented in data science applications and data science analytics. So the idea, it's a faster track in artificial intelligence, if you want, where students will be able to know how to prepare a data set, how to explore data set, and how to build up a project based on this data set in order to take good decisions or to find good results, whether in terms of classification or other types of activity in this program. The second MSc program is Artificial Intelligence System, and this program is dedicated for AI, and it's a start from, if you want, from a very low level, and it goes up to higher applications. This program is divided into 3 academic semesters. The first one, the main aim of the first one is to boost the skills of our students who are admitted in the program in terms of mathematics, in terms of programming and algorithm. The second part, it offers all the machine learning classes. So we start from supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, deep learning, introduction to deep learning, and a bit of big data and big data infrastructure and big data architecture. And then in the third semester, we go into the application, which means that students will be able to use what they have learned in the first 2 semesters to be applied in the third. And here we go to AI in audio, video, image, signal, recommender system, NLPs, and other applications of AI. The third program is Artificial Intelligence for Marketing Strategy, that is co-accredited with another school, that is EM Normandie. This master is dedicated for not only scientific, students with scientific background. It can be students coming from finance, from marketing, from human resources, from computer science, whatever major. Okay, it does not require a solid, let's say, scientific background, because we guarantee that we're gonna do this in the program. So it's mainly targeted for those, let's say, graduates or candidates who have worked 5-6 years, 3-4 years, it depends, and they would like to be specialized in marketing using AI. So this is mainly the aim of the program, and it has 18-month structure, as I mentioned earlier. And the fourth program is the Master of Engineering. So this is very strictly the engineering program at EPITA. It's a 2-year program where students are going to have 3 semesters on campus, okay, and 1 semester in a company, similar to that of the MSc, the semester in a company. The difference between this program and the other program is that it's the engineering degree. It's a 2-year program. In terms of load, it has three semesters, okay, with around 1,500 hours during those 3 semesters. The first one is kind of harmonization, and the other 2, they are dedicated for specialization. Just to give you some information about last year, as you know, we all were in lockdown because of COVID-19, and I can assure you that we have started, we have transformed all of our programs from day one in the lockdown into remote instruction and remote teaching. Okay, so our students, they did not even miss a single session that has been scheduled. Okay, and we even, this is for the program, and also we continued to have all the academic activities that were planned during the beginning of the year. So we organized speed dating, job fairs, student fairs to help our students find their internship during COVID-19. And if you want, we were almost behaving as if COVID-19 did not exist. Just to let you know that at EPITA, we have a huge team that is dedicated for international students. And this team makes sure that our students are comfortable from day one, in a sense that we offer them this meet and greet package, which means that we help our students to get their visa. We follow up with the embassies, we follow up with the students. Uh, we help our students to book their accommodation before leaving their home country. We pick our students at the airport. We place our students in the accommodation. They sign their contract on their arrival. They attend the welcome week that includes a workshop to finalize all the administrative and heavy procedures, bureaucratic procedures in France, so that our students will be really free to start their academic program. And those procedures can start from creating bank account, transportation card, social security. It can be related to the CAF, to the how to validate the visa, the migration office, etc., and all the stuff. Okay, so mainly we take care of our students so that they are really comfortable to start their academic program without having any difficulty on campus. At the end, I would like to thank you for listening to this short speech. Uh, one last word. We have two intakes per year, one in March, they're gonna start very soon, and one in September. So if you are planning to join, you have finished your papers and you are planning to join EPITA, you can join us next March. Please, in case you have any other question or you would like to have any clarification, don't hesitate to contact us, whether in the fair or on our chat online. We are always available to answer, and it's always a pleasure to answer all of your queries and your questions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Trần Thạch Thảo. I'm currently a software engineering at the blockchain step based in Paris, France. And I am an alumni of EPITA. I joined EPITA in 2017 with the Master Computer Science program. My minor is software engineering. So as soon as when I arrived in EPITA, I didn't speak French at all. So EPITA does provide the French course, which helped me to improve my French a lot and helped me to have an easier life in Paris. And also they also have the newcomer with the administration stuff, so it's really cool. After the 2 semesters study in EPITA, I have to go for my internship for the last semester. Luckily for me, and also thanks to the job forum organized by EPITA and EPITech Ionis Group, I was chosen by the third biggest banking and investment organization in Europe, the Société Générale, to join their project as an intern. So I joined a project using Java, and thanks to the Java course, advanced Java course in the second semester of my minor, it really helped me a lot during the internship because the technology they use is quite similar. They use the Maven project to manage all the dependencies, and also they use the Jenkins and Docker to build and deliver the stack, so which is really great. And beside of the courses, it also which I really like, and the most memorable thing about the EPITA is the international week where we all the international students go for the trip together for 2 days. If I remember well, it was really nice and really fun. Thank you. That's all for my presentation.
Thank you, EPITA, for this presentation. We will start the Q&A part now. We already have some questions. So, Tao, if you can come back also. Hello, Professor Haddad.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay, welcome to both of you to this conference. I know we already have two questions. The first one is from Ming. So I will get the Bachelor in IT of Hanoi University of Technology of Hanoi National University in Vietnam next year. I am interested in cybersecurity. Which level of master can I join in EPITA with a GPA of 7? So the question is because in Vietnam, the bachelor degree is 4 years. So sometimes students can enter Master 2 directly. Is it possible in EPITA or?
Actually, the master degree that we are offering at EPITA is a Master of Science that is labeled by the Conférence de Grande École. And in the condition and admission condition for this program, students, they cannot have equivalence. They should attend the whole program, which is 18-month program, 12 months of classes and 6 months of internship. And we ask also for back plus 4. So having a bachelor of 4 degree is perfect to join this Master of Science program.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So they can join directly after finishing the Bachelor of IT in Hanoi. The next question is from Yen Pham. It's in French, but I'm going to try to translate it in English for everybody. I am currently a student at EPITEC, so in France. And normally in the first year, I have to do an exchange abroad to continue my studies. But could I go to EPITA instead of exchanging abroad? And so like exchanging between 2 schools in the same group. And are there any programs in co-op?
Actually, if the exchange, it's mainly mobility. I mean, it should be between countries, so cannot have this type of exchange. So I'm not sure what is the logic behind this question exactly. However, if you have a degree from EPITEC, let's say you have got your degree, you can apply for a master degree after without any problem.
Okay. Yeah, so I hope that helps. Yen Pham, if you want more information, I would suggest that you leave your email address in the survey in the end of the conference, so that EPITA can contact you for more information later. A question from Lingha. How about the application fee? And a question. First question. What about the application fee?
Okay, application fee. You mean when you submit the application, 60 euros?
Yeah. Is there a fee just to submit the application?
It's 60 euros, and mainly when we are receiving our candidates during Campus France event, we give them a promotional code to bypass the 60 euros application fee.
Okay.
So they can contact us apart, and we share with them this code.
Okay, so people don't forget to say that
Yeah.
you saw us online. And a question for Tao. Did you find your internship by yourself? Is it more difficult when you don't speak fluently French?
Hello, thanks Lynn for the question, and I will answer it really honestly. So it depends on the minor that you chose, because what I know that some of my friends who doesn't speak French at all, and they have the minor in management, is information system management. They have some difficulties to find the internship. But beside that, the software engineering market and cyber security market and also data science market is really big. There's no issue at all for you. I mean, there's some trouble, but it's really big markets. There are a lot of job opportunities for the people who don't speak French at all. And EPITA every October, if I remember well, every October they have a job fair for the students. So the job fair. Actually, I found my internship in the job fair in EPITA. So the job fair does help a lot, and EPITA does support you to find internship if you have some troubles. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think we have a question that's not in the right box.
Okay.
And how about the tuition fee?
For which program?
She didn't.
Okay, I mean, because mainly the master degree, they start at 12,100 euros, Master of Computer Science. Master Artificial Intelligence, it's at 18,000 euros. And for the bachelor degree, we are almost at 10,000 euros per year.
Mình sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Việt là chương trình Bachelor là 10.000 euro cho một năm. Pour un an, c'est ça? 10,000 for each year of the Bachelor.
Yeah, 10,000 for 1 year of bachelor.
Yes.
Okay. 10.000 euro cho một năm Bachelor. Và khóa học thạc sĩ thì là 18.000 euro.
Okay. I had a question, so for both of you actually, and it's about the, you explained, Professor, how like the big help that you bring to the foreign students when they arrive in EPITA. Is there a kind of buddy program as well, like to help students to make friends and like be social, and also Tao, can you tell us about like your first months in France, maybe like how was it to be a foreign student?
So should I start first or Rabbi, you go first?
If you want, I just want to say that yes, we have this buddy system, and we mainly do it with the French students. So we try to put the international students in contact with our French students, and mainly they start when they start their academic year. They have at least 2 months till Christmas together. However, after it becomes more complicated because both of them they have different calendars, different academic calendars. So it would be a bit complicated to keep the same pace as at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, as Rabbi already mentioned, yeah, beginning of the academic, we will match for the French buddy. So it's the French student from EPITA, and we give them contact and we transfer. We have some outgoing 1 or 2 to make friends with the French student in EPITA. And then, yeah, after that, ongoing is hard because different calendars, but they have like the party, the Christmas party, so that we can join together. But you can also make friends with the international student in the international batch. And there's also an event. I don't know if still continue this year, Rabbi, but I remember there's a trip together for the international events. It's happening in every single September. And that trip is really fun. And we make friends a lot from that trip. And beside that, being a French student, when I don't speak French at all, the first month was really, really tough. Yeah, because French administration is really long and tired, and you have a lot of documentation to do for the first month. So such as CAF, bank, or stuff like that. But so don't worry, because when my first day at EPITA, the first day spend the first 2 days to help the student to do all of the stuff. So prepare you the document for the transport, for the bank, or register for the CAF, or for the office, stuff like that. And yeah, when you don't speak French at all for the first month, it's really complicated because not a lot of French people speak speak English. So it's a little bit hard to communicate, but it will go. So prepare for some culture shock, obviously, and some difficulty in communications. But it will goes away because you will study. If you join the international, the English track, you have some French courses, so it will help a lot.
Yeah, and your
Just to answer your question about the trip, the integration week, unfortunately this year it was not allowed because everything was closed because of the lockdown. However, what we are trying to do now, we are trying to switch September or March. So the event that we used to do in September, we try to do it in next March.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully.
Great, thank you. Back to the question box. We have a question about the date for application, the calendar for application for next September.
For September, okay. The master degree, the application are up until 31st of July.
Okay.
Okay, for the September cohort. And for the bachelor degree is end of June, 30th of June.
30th of June.
Those
Okay.
dates are fixed. Yeah.
Okay.
And for the March intake, it will be 15th of January.
Okay.
We don't have bachelor in this. I mean, we have only the Master of Science for March. Does EPITA offer scholarship or financial support? Unfortunately, no, because as you know, we are a private institution and we don't have any aid from the French government. So we operate with our own tuition fees. So mainly we don't have this type of scholarships. However, and probably and can confirm this, our students during their internship, they earn at least, let's say, 1,000 euros per month. So this brings them to 6K. So it will be almost 50% of their tuition fees. I'm not sure, what was your salary at the internship?
Hello?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
You talking about me? Okay, so my internship with SG was 1K5 per month.
1,500 euros.
What?
So this brings up to around 9,000 euros. So we are in a domain, in a sector that is very well paid in France and in Europe. Okay, so it's number one. The second two is very well requested. I mean, because students don't struggle to find internship, especially those who are in software engineering and they recently in data science.
Yeah, that's more than 2 times the minimum.
Exactly, more than 2 times, even 3 times, because the minimum is 600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your presentation and your time. I will encourage our students watching this conference to give us their contact, and at the end of this conference, there will be a survey on your page. So please let us know if you want EPITA to contact you for further information. You will also find more information on the website about their school, about the programs, about the application um, calendar, etc. Thank you, Professor Haddad and Tao, for your time
Pleasure.
and
Thank
all
you.
this information.
My pleasure.
Hopefully, we'll see you again soon in person.
Hopefully, in next October, we're gonna have this fair face to face, because I have to say, in Vietnam, to me, since 5 years is the best fair that is organized in Campus France.
Thank
This is
you.
my opinion since 2014, and I'm still saying this. So you really have done a good job before. So.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. What you? Oh, okay. Thank you, and yeah, have a nice day. And for our public, we will find you again in a few minutes at 5 with the EM Normandie.
Các bạn khán giả thân mến, cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi phần giới thiệu của trường EPITA. Nếu như mà các bạn muốn được trường EPITA liên hệ lại ấy, thì sau cái hội thảo này sẽ có một cái bảng khảo sát nho nhỏ hiện ra, thì các bạn hãy điền thông tin cá nhân gồm có họ tên, địa chỉ email và nội dung gì các bạn muốn được trường liên hệ lại nhé. Ngay sau đây vào lúc 5 giờ chúng ta sẽ có một hội thảo của trường thương mại, là trường EM Normandie. Vậy thì lát nữa chúng ta sẽ gặp lại nhau nhé. Xin chào.